Hey guys, Dave here at Silver Diamond Homestead. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important things you can have on your homestead. It's a big money maker, and it's actually a fun thing to grow, and it's the right thing to grow too. A lot of times there's things that we do for money, and then there's some things we do just because it's right, and this is win-win. We're getting double bonus here. There's a chestnut tree. Okay, chestnut tree, it's one of the most highly profitable trees there is, and the chestnuts themselves and the trees. But first of all, let's give a little history about the chestnuts. Pre 1900, there was estimated over a billion American chestnut trees in the forest. They grew about 100 feet tall. Early settlers used them for the wood for building, lumber. They foraged off of them in the fall when the chestnuts dropped, and they were a staple to American history. And I mean, there's even songs written about them, guys. Come on, it's a no-brainer. We just got to pay attention, look back, and see what we're missing. Now, 1900 chestnut blight come, wiped out all the chestnut trees. Um, it it was devastating. It killed all the trees, and what happened? They were able to crossbreed the Chinese chestnut, which is blight resistant naturally, and American, and it come up to be the Dunstan chestnut. Uh, and it's a very good tree, and it's very profitable. Chinese chestnut's very profitable. They're very good thing to have on your homestead. Now, me personally, I've got about a dozen of them planted, and I'm not going into the chestnut business. I have what I call agroforestry. I planted them a little further apart so I got grass and I can graze my cattle in there during the time when the nuts are not falling, and then put the cows out when the nuts do fall. Now, how can you make money on these things? There are several different ways you can hit the jackpot with these things. The nut actually itself is delicious, and it's the nut with the least amount of tannins in it, which we don't eat acorns because they don't taste good. Chestnuts have no tannins, very good tasting nut, and they the only drawback, they do have a little less life expectancy than the pecans and the hazelnuts and the walnuts and what have you. But you can still safely keep them for a couple months, especially refrigeration, and sell these things. Now, when I started buying them, I would just buy the nuts with the root radical exposed. And what I would do, I would pot it in a plant, wait 3 or 4 weeks, and I'd have a 6 or 12 inch tree, and that was $10. You know, easy, quick money, and till I got my own chestnuts growing. Now, if you, that's way number one. Well, really, way number one is to eat them and have fun, and I get the grandkids out there, and at the same time, we do pumpkin seeds and chestnuts and have a ball, and we're making memories, and that means something in my book. Number two, you can sell the nuts to other people. eBay, it's unlimited. I've seen them for $15 a pound. It's $34 for 2 pounds, and the guy actually had sold 60 or 70 of them. So the money's there. It's definitely something that you need to get in on. Now, if you got room or you want to bury them, you can put them out there in the ground in some sand or pot and soil or pine shavings, whatever. Keep them damp, stratify them. These things sell $2 a pound right now. Not $2 a pound, $2 a nut. So now we're going from 25 nuts per pound times two. We're talking $50 a pound. Now I break it into perspective. My neighbor's chestnut tree, me and him picked up all the chestnuts last year. We got 4 or 5 gallon buckets, probably about 15 pounds a piece. So for simple math, we're going to say we got 50 pounds off of this tree. Now, way number one, we just sell them $10 a pound. I'm using $10 a pound as a light number just to, because it's easy and to do. So 50 times 10, that's $500 just off one chestnut tree. Now, second way is stratifying them. That's just keeping them 30, letting them go through a season. You got to put them up. Squirrels love them. If you leave them or bury them outside by themselves, they'll be gone. Animals know where they're at because they really enjoy them. But put some in the fridge, bury them in a plastic bucket or something like that. And these things now are selling for $2 a piece. So let's do the quick math. $2 a piece, 25 of them makes a pound. We're up to $50 a pound. Now $50 a pound times 50 pounds, we done jumped to $2,500. That's off of one tree, folks. Now to take it a little bit further, let's move up. We plant them trees here, or plant them chestnuts here, in 3 to 4 weeks, we have a $10 tree. And you can do the math on that. I don't remember what number we was just at, but 625 now times 25 times 5. Yeah, we're up over $15,000 off one tree. Now that's astronomical, $15,000 just off one tree, and it's very possible. I doubt you'll make the whole 15, because you have to manage things really right, but it's very, very possible. And even if you make 10% of that, that's $1,500 off of one tree. And there is no other crop that's going to give you that kind of return for the money. These things are easy to take care of. Basically, the hardest part about them is picking them up and breaking the husk off of them. It's got those spiny things on it, and you got to wear gloves. But I get out there with the grandkids, and they help me out picking them up. And I got one to pick her upper things too. It does a real good job. Now, that's about all I'm going to say about chestnut trees. Is it's a must. And in a later video, I want to do a video on other trees that are very profitable. But this one by far is the best, most profitable tree you can have. And if you don't got it, you're missing out on some big money, folks. Thanks.